it's Don Skaggs again with Empowered Inventing, the one place where we try to help you help other people by taking your great innovation, the right opportunity, mixing that with sound wisdom to turn them into real things like products and businesses. Now today, I want to talk to you about how not to do a demo with your product or business, otherwise known as the Elon Musk Tesla pickup, Cybertruck, whatever it's called now, demonstration. And if you've not seen this, it happened a little while back. So Elon Musk is unveiling this new Tesla pickup. This, what he called a Cybertruck thing, looks like something out of science fiction. For guys like me, it's, we think those look pretty cool. They may not be for you though. You can always look it up and see it if you've not seen it. It's just like an all solid metal truck with these glass windows, and it's got all these really cool features. And you could tell by just the presentation that it was a very well orchestrated demonstration, except for one important detail. So about 8 minutes into the presentation, everything goes wrong. It all goes wrong. So he's showing off the truck's armored windows. And they even showed a piece of the same glass. They had this metal ball from a high point. They dropped it on it and it just bounced off. And you're thinking, wow, this is great. These windows are fantastic. And then he has an assistant with one of these big heavy metal, looks like a giant ball bearing, and throw that ball bearing, that big metal heavy ball, into the driver's side window. Well, the window shatters. So I guess maybe they thought, well, that was a fluke. That normally wouldn't happen. So let's try it to the rear driver's side window. And it also shattered. Now, it didn't go through, but, it was just like one of those big, crackled, it's like you broke a window. So, and it was a shame. It was felt a little bad for him, because I know, you can tell that a lot went into this demonstration, a lot went into this demo. Obviously there was a lot that went into the making of it. Elon Musk really made this an event. It had suspense, it had fun. It was supposed to be one of these wow moments. They were building up to this let's demonstrate how these windows won't break. And it was supposed to be a wow moment. And it failed. But wow moments are very important for inventors and entrepreneurs. They were actually perfected, I think, by the late great Billy Mays. If you remember those old Billy Mays commercials on TV, he always kind of shouted. He'd say, "And it has the power to do this ridiculous thing you'd never normally do in real life." Whatever, pull a semi truck and it won't break, or whatever it was. And he hawked a lot of products on the on TV. And so he kind of perfected that wow moment. It's going to do, let me show you something ridiculous you'd never do. But it's going to make this point to you that if it does this, it's going to do what you want it to do. And that was kind of his shtick with that. So you want a wow moment. You really want that. And what can we learn from Elon's kind of failed wow moment that he had? People are going to judge you on what they see. I think that's an important lesson, important takeaway from that. And a lot of times they're not going to be as forgiving as I'm sure a lot of people were with Elon Musk. Unless they know you, they love you, you've kind of already got a relationship, everybody kind of knows Elon Musk. Ooh, yeah, he's the guy that sends stuff into space and, all this cool stuff. So they were probably a little more forgiving. And he kind of handled it well, even though it was a spectacular failure. The windows aren't supposed to break. And I'm sure they probably fixed this by now in one way or form or another. But you want to have this wow moment. They're sticky. And if it fails, a lot of times they're not going to love you like they love Elon, because they don't know you. They're thinking, well, this failed, this isn't working at all. And if they don't know you, they're going to dismiss you and the product. But you want that, all that being said, you want to have a wow moment. Wow moments are sticky. They can walk away and forget everything you said, but they'll remember that wow moment. Did you see how you did that? I had a product had a wow moment. We were supposed to solidify something that was liquid. I would just turn the whole thing upside down, and it would not come out of that, and everybody was like, wow. And they'd always remember that. And I think I actually did that one in an earlier video. I actually showed that product. It was like a solidification material for certain liquids. So anyway, these are very, very sticky things. Your customer is going to remember it. They are very, very powerful when you're doing a presentation. So you want a wow moment, but you want to practice it. You want to practice it until it almost becomes an unconscious action. Not just the physical demo part either. No, I'm talking about the whole thing. What you say, how you say it, and how you get to that point to where you get a lot better at that is you're practicing it. Maybe with smaller numbers of people to begin with, and then start gauging the reactions. Be sure and watch for those too. Gauge those reactions and see how they react, and see, and then say, ooh, they kind of didn't react too well to that, or they seem bored with that. Let me cut that out and add this. Ooh, they really, let me expand this part because I could see all their eyes lit up when I did this or when I said that. So practice and refine with smaller numbers first. Another thing is you want to test it to make sure that it won't fail like Elon Musk's did. Definitely create and use this wow moment. They're very powerful, they're very, very memorable, but just be sure you're practiced enough to where you can confidently know that it's not going to fail. I don't know the backstory behind why they failed. I would think maybe, oh, well, we tried it, dropping it, this one sheet of it from this high thing. Surely it's not going to do that on the wind end, so they never tested it on actually exactly what they did. And there must have been something different about the one, either the actions or the. I'm sure there's a physics guy that could probably help explain this better than I can, and the one they used on the window that made it different. But they didn't test that. And you see, that's the important point here. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. I'm Don Skaggs. This is Empowered Inventing TV. Be sure to like and subscribe. Share this with somebody if you think it would help them in one way or another. And if you're looking for more information, a deeper dive, go to empoweredinventing.com. We've got lots of classes and good information, in-depth things that you can take that would help you to move forward with your idea and turn them into real products and businesses. So with that, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I will look to see you at the next meeting, workshop, maybe one of our online classes, or on the next video.